Hey, Gemini gang, welcome to the cottage. How are you guys doing? My fellow Geminis, I hope you are having a good start to your weekend. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, this is for you if you have a placement, a significant placement in Gemini or your third house, such as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, that being said, Gemini gang, let's get a general message for you, Geminis. General message for the Geminis, general message for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. General message. What do you guys need to know, Gemini gang? What do you guys need to know in general? Let's get a general message for you. General message. Here we go. Gemini, Five of Cups in reverse, the World card. Very interesting. Four of Swords in the reverse. You know what's interesting is this, Gemini, you're trying to move on from a situation here. Could be anything, but there's something here that you had you very disappointed, crying. You're tired of crying about something. The cycle here that created a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, worry. Four of Swords in reverse is not a cool card. That is a card with a lot of anxiety. Certainly, Gemini, you know, you and I, I'm Gemini too, we can be ones to go up in our head, okay, and be anxious and worrisome. A lot of times, maybe people think Geminis talk a lot, and that is true. But the things that are really, really deep within us, like worry and anxiety, we may not talk about as much as, people think they kind of know you, Gemini, but sometimes you don't always talk about the things that are really pressing on your mind. Like it's a lot of small talk. You're talking about a lot of things. You may be talking about what you've done or what you're about to do, but how you're feeling, the anxiety within, it's the people in your blanket for right? That inner sanctum is pretty small, Gemini, but you feel like this tough cycle is complete. Let's see what we can find out about it. Could be work related, could be something to do with your family, certainly could be romance, but you're tired of crying about it. You're tired of feeling anxiety over it. I'll tell you that right now. Look, the Empress card, the Ace of Wands, you're ready to turn over a new leaf. You feel like, for some of you, this has to do with a family dynamic. Maybe you're a parent, okay, or you're dealing with a parent, okay. Could be that, but the Ace of Wands is here. You're ready for a passionate new beginning, something new, or maybe there is something new happening that is going to cause you a lot of relief, okay. There's a lot of passion and happiness with these two cards coming out as a result of completing this tough cycle. I don't know where you are in this timeline, but this is kind of making me have the vibes of, back in the day, the Miss Doubtfire scene where she's saying, help is on the way. Okay. I feel like your breakthrough, your completing of this tough cycle is here in the cards. And these are major arcanas telling me that. So those are definitely the trump cards here. For some of you, maybe this has to do with pregnancy again, or your parent-child situation, whichever person you are in that, okay? Could be that here. All right. So that's kind of what I'm picking up here. Pregnancy card for some of you. Actually, two pregnancy cards for some of you. FYI. Hello, Queen Star. Hello, Natisha. Hey, CB and Sonia. Hey again. Hey, Juno. Heart of a Girl. Hey, Tammy Faye. All right, Geminis, let's look at your job, money, and career. Job, money, and career. Don't forget to drop a like, Gems. Job, money, and career. Job, money, and career. Gemini, if you are a new person here, we would love to have you be a regular. And all you got to do is subscribe, and then you can be a regular here at the cottage and and interact with us. Here we go, Gemini. Job, money, and career. Job, money, and career. Job, money, and career, please, for the Gems. What's going on with job, money, and career? Job, money, and career. Job, money, and career. Job, money, and career. Anxiety. Four of Swords in reverse. The Hierophant is here. Why you got such anxiety? The Page of Wands is in reverse. Why you got such anxiety? This is telling me here that you are divinely guided here in everything, not just in your career, but you've got some anxiety here. And for some of you, you may be worried about getting some bad news. For some of you, you're worried about what other people think about you. For some of you, you feel like the way that you're perceived is going to cause you problems. Your heart, stay true to where you feel divinely guided to go, and you'll be okay. Again, I'm looking at the major arcana here, trumping this anxiety and this worry. Gemini, what in the world's got us all so worried here? Why are we so up in our head these days? This keeps coming out in your energy here, love bugs. What's the anxiety about? Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Magician card. Gemini, you don't feel yourself. Magician card in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel like you're going to have some career setbacks. That may be the worry. You may feel like inadvertently you have sabotaged your own career path. You may feel like you're wasting your time or that you're not being paid properly. Okay. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician in reverse, maybe you feel like somebody else is trying to sabotage things for you. Could be that. Could be that. But I've got, cards of sabotage. I've got cards of self-confidence issues within you. Okay. The Magician card is here, and that's you in the reverse. The Four of Swords in the reverse. You feel like, why do I get that some of you Geminis feel imposter syndrome? Okay, like you're not qualified, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay, the Hierophant tells me so. All right, you're doing the right thing, and you're going to be okay here. You've got a fear of abandonment, a fear of loss, and maybe you've had some sort of setback with the Five of Pentacles here, but Three of Cups came out right behind it. There's a celebration that's going to come about. There's some kind of celebration here with the Three of Cups. So Geminis that have had a career setback, all right, you're going to be better off. Whatever this big change is that I see here, and I do see a change. All right. I'm going to tell you that right now. I see some struggles. I see some hardships, and I see some feeling like I did this to myself. Okay. Or I'm going to do this to myself. Okay. First of all, I feel like whatever this thing is that happened or is happening, you're going to have a celebration that ensues, and you're going to realize I am where I'm supposed to be. This is, I am on the right path, and I'm not an imposter. I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. Okay. I am qualified. I do have everything that I need to make a success in the career path, whether it's something new you're doing or in your current career path. I don't really see that you're losing a job necessarily, Gemini. I feel like this is all up in your head. With that Four of Swords in reverse, that's all in the mind. That's all, and the mind is a powerful thing. Okay, it can make you or break you, Gemini. And as Mercury people, Gemini, and having the twins that constantly are in our head, okay, we have so much mind power, Gemini, to either make ourselves or break ourselves. Okay. And you've got to get your mind right. Okay. I feel like this is trying to tell you you're okay. The divine's got you. The universe has got you. Okay. And you're going to have a breakthrough and a celebration, but you got to get it out of your mind that you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough. Okay. One of my favorite sayings about me, Gemini, in my own career path, and you guys, some of you have heard me say this before. I've seen a meme and I love it. It says, other people look at a person like me, okay, and they say, well, she doesn't act like a healer. And the universe responds and says, I wasn't looking for an actor. Okay, so stop worrying about what other people think. Stop worrying that you're not good enough. You're not qualified. You absolutely are. And you're where the divine universe source wants you to be. Don't worry about what other humans want. Hell, they don't even know what's up in their own lives. How are they supposed to figure yours out, right? They need to stay in their lane. All right. That being said, Gemini, let's talk about romance. Let's talk about romance. And we're going to read in the different categories today. We'll look at the past person, for those of you curious. We will look at those of you dealing with somebody. Then we'll look at singles looking for new stuff. And then, of course, the cross-watcher reading, Gemini. Let's talk first about the past person. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The past person, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The past person, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Jillian. Hey, everybody. Hey, so. Don't forget to drop a like, you guys. Here we go, Gemini. Here we go. The past person. What's going on here with the past person, Jim? Ace of Swords here in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Very interesting, Gemini. I don't feel like this past person. Okay, listen. So there's two different possibilities here, and I'm going to tell you both of them. For some of you, this person is not coming towards you. They are acting very playerish with the Knight of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles. There's a lack of stability here in this person, lack of loyalty, period. Okay, period. Overall energy that they are carrying, and particularly towards you. Ace of Swords here in the reverse. I've got crickets here. Now, for the second possibility, they will come towards you, but again, player, unstable. And if they do come towards you, Gemini, with the Ace of Swords in reverse, what's coming out of their mouth, you can't believe and you can't trust. Flat out. Okay, there's lies here. There's deception. So at best, even if this past person is coming towards you, I've got that they're a player, unstable, and a liar. We're going to get a little bit more on this and see what's here. Okay, but that's what I've got here. It's very straightforward in the cards. I've pulled my player card, I've pulled my bum card, and I've pulled my liar card. Okay, Page of Cups in the reverse. I don't even feel like they're coming towards you here. You know what's interesting, though, Gemini? They do think about you. The Gemini, the Judgment card is here. Page of Cups is in reverse. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. They feel like that if they were to come back, that you guys would repeat a toxic pattern. Or it could just be that if they were to come back around, you guys would repeat a toxic pattern. There is a toxic stuck cycle, stuck energy here with the past person, Gemini. I'm just gonna say this. They feel like they're actually better off without. They do have wishes that things could be different, but the overall arching energy here is the major arcanas, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Strength card here, holding back all day long. Finds this connection draining, okay, and requires too much of them. That's what their energy is right now. Very straightforward on the past person. The past player, for the majority of you Geminis, I'm just going to be honest with you. I feel like I don't see your past person coming around. Okay. And if they do, it's a lie. It's a liar. Okay. I think you're done with, you're rid of this player. All right. Those of you currently dealing with someone, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Currently dealing with someone. Here we go, Gemini. Those of you currently involved. This may be somebody you just started talking to. You may be dating this person. We're going to see what comes out here. Let's see what we have here. Things look a little bit shaky. Why do I get 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 2 of Cups in reverse? Why do I get stability issues between you two that are causing you guys you're not seeing eye to eye on something? You may be apart from this person even. I know that we talked about the currently dealing with, but you definitely don't see eye to eye with this person. You may feel like you guys can't build something stable together, and you're kind of questioning if you're wasting your time dealing with this person. Why is this 2 of Cups here in the reverse? I feel like there's a major disagreement or disconnect between you and the person you're dealing with here. Let's talk about this 2 of Cups in reverse and see what we can find out. You may feel like you guys are just not relationship material. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, 10 of Cups, Hermit reverse. You know what, Gemini? What's interesting is this. In your mind, you guys aren't on the same page. 2 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. But there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love between you two, or a thought that it could grow. So in spite of the stability issues, in spite of the fact that you guys don't see eye to eye, you may feel like you want different things. I've got that you guys do have emotion for each other. And the Hermit is in reverse. You guys don't want to withdraw from each other. You don't want to I think in your mind, you feel like this person doesn't want to walk away from you, and you really don't want to walk away from them, even though you may feel like you're wasting your time. Is Gemini wasting their time? Could this thing grow? Let's see. Could this thing pull out? Could you guys overcome the stability issues here? Let's take a look. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, I do feel like it. You know what I feel like is going to happen, Gemini? I'm going to be honest with you. I have the High Priestess here, the Six of Wands, and the Justice card. I kind of feel like you guys may separate for a little bit. You may separate for a little bit with that High Priestess. Okay. And I don't feel like you're going to go with another person or your person. No, I think both of you are going to stay in solitude with that High Priestess here. I think you guys are going to give this a lot of thought. And ultimately, I see a win here. Okay. I will say that. And I feel like you guys are going to overcome the stability issues. All right. I feel that way. I feel like you guys are going to overcome this, but I feel like it's going to take time apart. I feel like you're going to, yeah, what you're going to have to do, believe it or not, Gemini, this is crazy. This may not make any sense, but to me, I kind of do get it. What I see you guys doing is releasing each other fully, taking some time apart. I don't see third party here. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't feel like you'll go with another person, and I don't feel like they will. I think you both will take time apart and be alone and think about this and really give this some thought. You may even talk about doing this very thing. And I think you'll have a success. And I think I think that if I almost feel like there's some healing and releasing that needs to be done before you guys can really work this out. And I think you guys are going to do that. Yeah, you guys, yeah, the tough cycle is going to soon come to an end. Yeah. The Hierophant is here. I'm predicting that you're going to be with this. Believe it or not, Gemini, this looks very, very rocky, but I'm predicting that you're going to be with this person in the end. I feel like this is your life partner, those of you who are dealing with this person, and this makes sense to you. Believe it or not, I feel like it's rocky as hell, but I feel like you guys will split apart. Both of you will stay single, work on yourselves, and then come back together and do the work. It's tough. 10 of Wands, that's tough. But that tells me it won't last forever coming out as the 10 instead of the 9. Okay. It's going to feel like it's going to last forever. It's going to feel like you can't go on, but this is telling me one more hard push and you've got it. One more hard push and you got it. Crazy, crazy reading, Gemini, but that's what I'm picking up for you. I know this is kind of a rocky road here, but I feel like you guys are going to pull this out. I feel like you'll both work on yourselves. This is crazy, but that's what I get. That's the energy. I know I don't know. It kind of feels weird. I hope I hit somebody because it almost feels like it's too crazy to be true. But then again, I remind myself, isn't truth always stranger than fiction, folks? I mean, all right. Let's read for the new. And by the way, if you would like a personal reading, specifics to your situation, okay, because readings here are general and we know that, hit me up for a personal reading. I read for things other than romance, of course. You can see all the particulars if you look in the description box below this video and follow the link there. All right. Here we go, Gems. Let's take a look at new things coming towards my Gemini singles. New things coming towards my Gemini singles. New things coming towards my Gemini singles. Hey, A7 Mad. Hey, Dark Fairy, Miss Soul Light. How you guys doing? Natasha. Wow. Okay. Single Geminis. Things coming towards you. What's coming towards the Gem gang? What's coming towards the Geminis? Let's take a look. Of course, Miss Soul Light. Thank you. What's coming towards you? Somebody here is, I do feel like you've got some things coming towards you, Gemini, but why am I getting that you're, Gemini, why am I getting that you're done? Single Geminis. This is weird because here we are, you're here for me, Geminis, asking me to read for you, okay, for singles and what's coming towards you. But a lot of you single Geminis, why do I get that you've given up on romance? You don't trust anybody. You feel like it would be crazy to even try. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Moon in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you can't trust anybody. 4 of Wands in reverse. You are not feeling something here. What's going on with you, Gemini? What's going on with you, Gemini? This is your energy here. You're done. The first card out, 10 of Swords. I've been hurt so bad that I don't even want to pursue romance. I've been hurt so bad, I would be fooling myself to think that anybody would do anything other than betray me or turn my world upside down. Four of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Gemini, you got trust issues here, and you don't even want to talk to anybody. You don't even want to talk to anybody. But you know what? The Four of Wands is in reverse here for a reason. You know what that is the 1111 card in reverse. Why is that important? Because what that's telling me is this, Gemini. That's not where you're supposed to be. That mindset for you single Geminis, that's not where you're supposed to be. That's not your 1111 moment to think that love, you're just going to get betrayed. Why try? That's why that's in the reverse. If it were in the upright, this would be telling you, hey, all these stinking thinking thoughts, Gemini, you're spot on. But this is telling me otherwise, that all these stinking thoughts in your head, that you're just going to get betrayed, so why bother? That's telling me that that's not correct. That's not that's not the right mindset. So there needs to be some work on that mind. That is coming out all through this reading, Gemini. That's coming out all through this reading, Gemini. What's going on, Gemini? What's going on in your mind? This has been since, we're almost 22 minutes in this reading, and every single thing that I have seen here is your mind. Everything. All of the issues and the challenges here are in your mind. And I don't know what's going on, Gemini. I don't know what's going on, but maybe Geminis are just going through it. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me. But throughout this entire reading, Gemini, I feel as though a lot of you guys are really struggling. Look, there are things, Gemini, Page of Cups here, Queen of Pentacles here, you got to remember something. Okay, first of all, you have things trying to come towards you, but you're blocking it right here. Secondly, I'm going to tell you what this is telling me to tell you. You got to remember something. You're not like the others. Seven of Cups in reverse. You're not run-of-the-mill. You're not run-of-the-mill. No, Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. You got to know your value. You got to know what you bring to the table. Okay? And you will find somebody who sees that. This is what this is telling me. Okay? It's stinking thinking that's got you in your head like this. And I want you guys to try to work on a different mindset, because I think if you'll change that mindset, you'll have somebody coming in here that sees you like this is telling me that you are. This is telling me, Gemini, you're a cut above. There's nobody like you. You have value. And I know you know that. Okay. That's not the issue here. But if I can see that, this tells me it's here. Okay. But you gotta remember that there are people will see your value. They will see your value. That's what this is telling me. They're going to come towards you. Okay. Page of Cups. That's communication, flirts, messages, whatever, right? I know that you're different. I know that you're different. I know that you have value. I see that in the cards. But what you're telling me is nobody else is going to see that. And that's just not so. That's just not so. All right. But you got to remember that you will find a person that will see that. Okay. So that's what I'm getting here. Let's do the cross watcher reading. Now, for those of you that are new, okay, this is where you watch and listen for the sign of a person or persons that you're curious about to see what to expect. In a connection with that person. Let's take a look, Gemini gang. Let's take a look. Let's see what we have. Wow. Thank you, Miss Soul Light. This is such a crazy Gemini reading that I felt like I was not tuned in, but thank you, Miss Soul Light. But it is very different. Very different reading for my gems. Here we go. Here we go. This is where you watch for the sign of the person you're curious about to see what to expect in a connection with that person. Here we go. Lord, Gemini, these cards are flying everywhere. I've got to reshuffle. Give me a minute. I know sometimes people fuss at me for shuffling too much, but look, y'all, you've got to shuffle until you as the reader have the comfort, which there it is, that you've hit the right place in your shuffling. Okay. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, I do see communication coming. I do feel like they feel like there's potential here between you two, but for some reason they feel like it's important to set some boundaries with you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, there's a time waster here, but guess what? Taurus is low key keeping tabs on you. Okay, all right, but they're in this energy of time waster towards you. All right, if you're dealing with another Gemini, that's at a disconnect. I don't even see this Gemini coming towards you, but I do feel like if there is a Gemini you're dealing with, there may be a lie if they tell you anything at all, but I don't see them taking action at all. All right. Cancer's making a head over heart decision. I don't feel like they're coming towards you either. Leo, they want growth and expansion. They want growth and expansion. They feel like you're their person. Okay. Why though is this thing so unstable? Oh, okay. I feel like for somebody here that's connected with a Leo, one of you guys is having to focus on work related issues. Okay. I think there are some stability issues here, work related. And I feel like that will shake out and solve it. I think that will resolve. Okay. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo does have a lot of fears, but they do want this. If you are dealing with a Libra, I don't think Libra wants this. Okay, Hierophant in reverse world card, that kind of speaks to something being done, and maybe the Libra even being a little bit non-committal. If you're dealing with a Scorpio definitely wants to build something stable with you and feels optimistic about it. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius is taking their sweet time. They may be waiting on you. Yeah, there's some stability issues here with the Sagittarius. I think the thing on the Sagittarius is on permanent hold. I don't think Sagittarius is going to be investing in this. Capricorn, I do feel like you guys may build some, but at the same it would last. Aquarius, I've got roadblocks and time waster energy here. Pisces is coming towards you, possible pregnancy card, but at the same time, I feel like it might be a one and done. I don't see the Pisces making a commitment. All right. So there's a lot of physical attraction between you and the Pisces, but I don't feel like the Pisces will commit with the Seven of Cups kind of keeping their options open. That being said, Gems, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to drop a like, and again, hit me up if you feel like you need a personal reading. The link is in the description box below, and definitely in a few hours ish, I'm going to be doing an all signs reading. Okay. And I hope to see you guys there. The name of that reading, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is What You Don't See Coming. And we'll do that in a couple of hours. Okay, Gemini, so definitely meet me there. And if you want to go set a reminder, you can go to my community page and do that there. Hey, Necessary Truths, good to see you. So anyway, thank you, that girl G. I appreciate it. All right. Hey, you're welcome, Maui. Thank you guys so much, Gemini. Love you guys to the moon and back. Bye, you guys.